Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn Mathematics. This is Rekha Chabra, your maths teacher. I hope you all are doing great and utilizing your time in a good way. Please like, share and subscribe this channel and don't forget to comment after watching the complete video. Students, practice makes a man perfect. So let's practice one more time in this revision video 3 of chapter number 1 relations and functions, chapter number 3 matrices and chapter number 4 determinants. Students were approaching me and they requested me to make a combined video based on these three chapters. So I have made this video specially on your request. So let's start. First question, let set A is equal to ABC and the relation R be defined on this set A as follows. Then write the minimum number of ordered pairs to be added in R to make R reflexive and transitive. I hope you must be knowing what is a reflexive relation when we have all the doublets. So AA is already here. We have to add BB and CC as well in this relation to make it reflexive. And we have AB here, BC here. So what we should have to make it transitive? Yes, we should have AC also there in the given relation to make it transitive. Question number 2. If a matrix has 28 elements, what are the possible orders it can have and what if it has 13 elements? So, students, you must be knowing how to find the possible orders. What we have to do, we just have to find the factors of 28 and then we have to make the possible orders. Like 1 cross 28 means 1 row and 28 columns. 2 rows and 14 columns, 4 rows and 7 columns, and then we can swap these orders. And same way we can find for the matrix which has 13 elements. Third question, let D be the domain of the real valued function f defined by fx equal to under root 25 minus x square. Then we have to find the domain. The given function is this. This function will be defined if 25 minus x square is greater than equal to 0. That's what you have studied even in class 11th. So here x square is less than equal to 25 and then we get the domain. X will be greater than equal to minus 5 and less than equal to 5. And if we write in the interval form, so the domain will be minus 5 to 5 in closed interval, closed brackets. Fourth question, in the matrix A, 3 by 3 matrix, a square matrix is given and we have to find the order of the matrix. So what is the order? Order is 3 by 3. The number of elements means 9. We can count it. This is very simple and write the elements A23. A23 means second row and third column. Second row and third column. A23 is x square minus y. And we have to find A31. Third row and first column. This is 0. And the last one is A12 means first row and second column. The element is 1. Question number 5. If f and g, two functions defined from real number to real number and functions are given, then find GOF. GOF means g of fx. G of fx. Now we will replace fx with the given function 2x plus 1 and now we will treat this thing as x and we'll take function g. Gx is x square minus 2 and now we'll treat x as 2x plus 1. So this x square minus 2. Now open it by using the identity and solve and simplify. Question number 6. Construct 2 by 2 matrix where Aij is given as I minus 2j whole square upon 2 and one more part is given Aij is equal to mod of minus 2i plus 3j. So here what we have to do, we have to construct a 2 by 2 matrix. So one by one let's find all 4 elements. First of all A11, it means I is 1 and j is also 1. So 1 minus 2 upon 2, and in the numerator we will have square as well. So 1 minus 2 is minus 1 square, 1 by 2. This way we can calculate rest 3 elements also, and the matrix will be ready. Second part, you please try yourself. Seventh question. Function is defined from R to R and it is given as 2x minus 3. Write f inverse. How we find f inverse? First of all, we write the given function equal to y, and from here we have to find out x in terms of y, and this is only inverse of given function. 8th, construct a 3 by 2 matrix whose elements are given by Aij equal to e raised to the power ix sin jx. This is also very simple. We have to construct 3 by 2 matrix, so 3 rows and 2 columns. Let's find A11. A11 means e raised to the power 1x. 1x means x only, and sin jx means sin x. So first element is ready. A12. So e raised to the power 1x and sine 2x. Second element is ready. So this way we can find out rest all 4 elements and the matrix will be ready. Ninth question. Find values of A and B if these two given matrices are equal. A is equal to B. Their orders are same and the matrices are equal. It means their corresponding elements should be equal. A11 should be equal to B11. It means A plus 4 is equal to 2A plus 2. And on solving, we are getting A equal to 2. Here, next A12 should be equal to B12. It means 3B should be equal to B square plus 2. Here we will get one quadratic equation and B is equal to 1 or 2. Then A22 is equal to B22. It means minus 6 is equal to B square minus 5B. From here, this is also another quadratic equation. On solving, we are getting B equal to 2, 3. 2 or 3. So we can take A as 2 and B also as 2 because 2 is the common value that we are getting. Tenth question. If A, set A is given and the function is given, then write f inverse. This is very simple. When the function is given in the form of ordered pairs, so the inverse will be the set of all the swapped pairs. So it means f inverse will be BA, DB, CA, AC and CD. Solve by using the properties of determinants. 11th question. Students, don't get confused with this symbol of matrix and determinants. Before starting the question, please pay attention what is given in the question, a matrix or a determinant. So here we have to use the properties and then we have to solve. Here applying C1 changes to C1 minus C2. We are subtracting C2 from C1. So on subtracting and then expanding, because here we have got 1 0, so we can expand it. It will simplify our calculation. And the answer is x cube minus x square plus 2. Question number 12. Here function is defined from R to R and fx is given. Find f of fx. Again composition of two functions. So f of fx, first of all write the value of fx and then again treat this thing as x. And what is the function? X square. It means this thing whole square minus 3 into this plus 2. Open it and solve and get the answer. Question number 13. Here also determinant is given and we have to solve. So here applying R1 changes to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Here we are adding. In R1 we are adding R1 plus 2 plus 3. So x plus x will be 3x plus 4. Here also 3x plus 4 and here also 3x plus 4. Now taking 3x plus 4 common from the first row and we will get 1, 1 and 1 here. After that, what we can do? We are applying C1 changes to C1 minus C2 and C2 changes to C2 minus C3 and then we will get zeros here and then we can expand it along first row or first column and the answer is 16 into 3x plus 4. Question number 14. Is this relation, a function. If g described by gx equal to alpha x plus beta, then what value should be assigned to alpha and beta? There is some mapping given. Here each element of domain has unique image 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 5 and 4, 7. So definitely g is a function. Now gx equal to alpha x plus beta. Now g1 is equal to 1. G1, if input is 1, output is also 1, and Gx is equal to alpha x plus b. So alpha plus beta, let's replace x by 1. Alpha plus beta equal to 1. Now let's take G2. G2 is equal to 3. Let's replace x with 2. So 2 alpha plus beta is equal to 3. Now solving first and second equation, and we can get the value of alpha and beta. So above function satisfies 3, 5 and 4, 7. You can check this thing also. 15th question, if the coordinates of the vertices of an equilateral triangle with sides of length A are these three, then prove this thing. The area of the triangle with vertices is given by, we know this is the formula. Then area of equilateral triangle, we know another formula as well, root 3 by 4 side square. So squaring both sides, this area square is equal to 1 by 4 into this determinant whole square equal to 3 by 16 a raised to the power 4. That's what we need on the right side, 3a power 4. So at least we are going in the same direction. And then this thing whole square is equal to 4 and 16 will be cancelled, 3a power 4 upon 4, and it is proved. 16. Are the following set of ordered pairs functions? If so, examine whether mapping is injective or surjective. Injective means 1 1 and surjective means onto. First part, xy is the ordered pair, x is a person and y is the mother of x. Now, clearly each person x has only one biological mother. So the above set of ordered pairs is definitely a function. Now more than one person may have same mother. So the function is many one and it is surjective as well. Another second part, AB, A is a person and B is an ancestor of A. Clearly any person A has more than one ancestors, so it does not represent a function. Show that the points, these 3 points do not lie on a straight line for any value of A. We have to prove that these points do not lie on a straight line. So we have to prove these points form a triangle. So again by using that formula and applying R1 changes to R1 minus R3 and R2 changes to R2 minus R3. We are getting this thing. Just for the simplification purpose we applied this thing, and now after solving we are getting 7 by 2, which is definitely not equal to 0. So the given points form a triangle. It means points do not lie on a straight line. 18th question, if the mappings f and g are given by right Fogg. This I'm not going to discuss, very simple question students, you can solve it yourself. Yes, one thing I would like to tell you, when we have to find Fogg, it means what is the domain for this function Fogg. What we have to find here, we have to take the domain of function g. It means 2, 5 and 1. Basically we have to find Fogg of 2, Fogg of 5 and Fogg of 1. Now question number 19. Let C be the set of complex numbers. Prove that the mapping f from C to R given by fz is equal to modulus of z, and this is neither 1 1 nor onto. That's what we have to prove. If you remember complex numbers students, how we used to calculate modulus, let's take f of 3 plus 4 iota. So mod of 3 plus 4 iota will be equal to under root 3 square plus 4 square is equal to 5, and if we take f of 3 minus 4 iota, so it will also be 5. So it is definitely many one. And also modulus of z is greater than equal to 0 for all z belongs to complex number, but codomain given is real number. So fz is definitely not onto. Question number 20. If x, y, z are all different from 0 and this determinant is equal to 0, then value of x power minus 1 plus y power minus 1 plus z power minus 1 is what? Now here students, what we can do, let's take the determinant, let's apply the properties. C1 changes to C1 minus C3 and C2 changes to C2 minus C3, and we'll get this here. After this we can expand it along row 1, and after expanding here we are getting xy plus xyz plus xz plus yz is equal to 0. So dividing this equation by x, y and z on both sides. So here we will get 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z plus 1 equal to 0. And when we'll shift this plus 1 to right side, it will be equal to minus 1. And this is nothing, just the same thing which is given in the question. X power minus 1 plus y power minus 1 plus z power minus 1. So it is equal to minus 1. Option D is the right option. Now students, please try these questions yourself as well. Wherever you face difficulty and problem, then only follow the steps. And don't forget to write the comment after watching the video and keep practicing. Thank you very much.